I disciplined the late toddler as expected. Delta teacher who flogged 19-month-old baby to death. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To be the first to get notified when we'll post hot, juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. During an interview with journalists on Tuesday, Nwogbo implied that there must be other underlying issues that killed Udeze, as he claimed the child did not die while he was being punished. Can you imagine? The nerve this woman has to even come out to say this. The nerve. Like, how do you even flog a toddler? You just flog him as in small, very small. You don't even flog it, and you just something to even scare him, to make sure he does not go back to that place. Something to just scare him away from there. You don't, why will you flog him with the hand that you just put your family problems into that child's life and it killed him? Yes, now it's not funny. You put your family problem on that baby in the name of your flogging and killed him. And you had the nerve to have this mouth. There's some people who are calm, Sha. There's some people who are calm because they don't have money to buy problems. Believe you me, if that woman has money, she will so deal with your generation. You will not be able to stand it. The news in detail, please stay with us. Emeka Nwogbo, a teacher at the Rise and Shine Nursery Primary School, Asaba, who was arrested over allegations of beating a 19-month-old child, Obinna Udeze, to death, has denied the allegation. During an interview with journalists on Tuesday, Nwogbo said the child did not die while he was being punished. The teacher said they flogged the little Obinna as he ought to. He said, "I did not cane the child to death. I flogged him and I'm not responsible for his death. They should go and carry..." Okay. They should go and check the other child. Addressing journalists, the State Police Commissioner, on the deceased child, he said post-mortem examination will be carried out on the child. The 19-year-old baby died after allegedly being given a beating on Monday, February 7th, 2022. The toddler had fallen into a coma after he was beaten. The boy died 5 days later at the Federal Medical Center, Delta State. Sahara reported have broken the story of how the late toddler was flogged. The sad incident was made known by Ebenezer Omejala Human Rights Group. Sahara reported how the baby was given 32 strokes of a cane for playing with water and getting himself wet. The mother of the victim has said that the act was perpetrated before flogging him into a coma. The woman and her son, who were initially in police custody have been released on Saturday after the baby died. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'm not sure this man has a child. What am I even saying? He has a child. So would they have stood there and flogged this child he had, as in only the fact that they are flogging your child in a manner that you don't even like will even make you angry? Not to talk of a child that was flogged to death. A child that could not even defend himself. Haba. You know, there are some children, when you flog them, they will either run away, at least do something. But this one, the child that could not defend himself, you tie the child. Oh my goodness. You just put your family problem on that child. You disciplined him by beating him to death. If you were disciplined in such a manner when you were his age, will he be here today? You still have the mouth to talk rubbish because his parents are calm. Sincerely, they are not calm. Money is, had it been they had the funds, she's going to spend the rest of her life in jail. Not to be very sincere with you. Had it been they had the funds, and you know there's one lawyer that will go and take up this case as in against this woman now. There's one lawyer somewhere that's been telling this woman what to say. You disciplined a 19-year-old baby with cane. So sad how you choose to ruin your rights for no good reason. He should be disciplined as expected also. He still has more to say he disciplined a toddler. What does that baby know at your age? Hope he gets what he deserves. Punishment without delay. Sincerely, I just hope that tomorrow we are not going to hear another story of how it was being swept under the carpet, or how the defendant now won. Look at this pretty, innocent, loving child that is murdered by a frustrated human being without consent. What kind of beating is this one now? It is very disheartening. Very, very disheartening. The nerve, my own is the nerve that he even have, or she even have. I don't even know if it's a he or a she, but sincerely, I don't care. Sincerely, people should reach out to this woman, human rights, whoever is a lawyer, to ensure this particular case, as in this person spends the rest of his life in jail. So that in his next life, if there's anything like next life, when it comes, he will know that he's not supposed to behave the way he is. Imagine the nerve. Disciplined. Mere discipline that commensurate with other would not have led to his death, please. It is not mere disciplined. Did you even read the story? Did you read the story? 32 strokes of cane on a baby. His hands were tied. Ah, my goodness. Nigerian teachers should stop flogging kids with canes. It is wrong and inhumane. No matter what offense a child commits, flogging is never an option. It should be abolished in schools. Now, this one, I know it is going to be very difficult. It's not going to be very difficult. My own is, this person is a toddler. What am I saying? This is a baby, for crying out loud. This is a baby. If you want to flog your baby or your child at home, what do? Do you beat him with all the annoyance in you? You just spank him on her once or twice, and that is it. That is just it. But come to think of it, what sort of school will put a male teacher in charge of toddlers? The school got it wrong in the first place. I think women are more suitable to take care of early age education because they have got the patience to look after those kids. His mother was the principal, that's why. But even hearing how badly he speaks English, I would never have taken my child here to the beginning. In the beginning, can you imagine? So because his mother is the owner of the school. Hi, my God. How did this guy end up a teacher in the first place? I guess his mom is the principal, but with his grandma, my 5-year-old niece would school him. So unfortunate, he's not even remorseful. Exactly. He's not remorseful. The Ministry of Education issued license to one qualified school to operate a school. No one is checking standard of quality of education. An animal will collect money from poor parents and destroy the life of little children. Not only physical but mentally. My condolences to the mother and justice to the killer. Sincerely, I hope this case is taken up and of course he's made to give he and his mother get what they deserve. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.